for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. They need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6. On the ground and back to right. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on Indianapolis. And this is the Jets quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Jets use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. Time now for a look at how things stand with the current picture in the AFC in the divisional round. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
On the set. Set, hut. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set. Check, pink. Hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he will not be able to turn up the field. They'll drop him behind the line.
62 blast.
2nd down throw for Love. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Smash, red.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
I think it won't be a surprise to see this guy all over the highlight reel this week, Mike. I mean, a hit earlier, now a sack. Opposing offenses and around the league, you can bet in future weeks they're going to have a game plan for this guy.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
33, yellow. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 9. We'll go play action with Love. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
On the set.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down.
Ready. Black fork, triple, 38. Ready.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's fourth down.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking 3rd and long. That's a passing down. And we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Bears offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. They have a very short field to work with following the good punt return. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
All right.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Packers' 19-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. He keeps it himself.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and a yard. On the ground. This is right. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Bears' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. To throw is Stroud. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
Ready, 43 round. Black, 95. Hut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Hut, 52 blaster. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Red, triple 38.
Up the middle they go. with the lead. They're trying to press the tempo.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Slide through. Cut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now again, on the ground, and this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
10 black, set, cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Come on, cut, cut.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this day.
Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Here's Stroud. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Brings up
Ready.
second and 12.
On second down, they'll run. And this a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 16.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
First and 10.
Here's Rome Odunze, the first-round pick, along with the Bears offense getting set for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
On the quick, right? 18.
That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Hands to Odunze again. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. Stroud to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Stroud. That one out wide for Rice. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8.
Second down throw for Stroud. To the left side into the hands of Moore. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Now, Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Back to throw. Stroud. It's going to be pulled in by Wright. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll try and set up the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Now Stroud.
The Packers 8
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now, for the point after. He's got it, and the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
42, Bears 28.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Wright.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? So they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
A gain of 12.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just 1 more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, working deep downfield. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. So, it's a win for the Packers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.